Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S25 almost 24 hours later. And the reason why I wanted to come back just a day later was I didn't have all my thoughts all the way together because I was so excited to finally just open the device and get out of that A53 because it was holding me back. Yes, this icy blue S25 was so much more needed than that Galaxy A53, and it's not hating on the Galaxy A53 because I still think the device is a great device, especially as a backup in comparison to the device such as the Galaxy S25. So, what is something that immediately struck my attention when using this device throughout the day? And keep in mind, if I show you guys 64-ish% or 68%, 64%. And the reason why it's at 64% was because I just spent a little bit of time scrolling on Instagram, having fun, running into some good superhero quotes. So I was having a blast there. Sucked about 6% or so over the course of the last 25 to 30 minutes. But I was at 70%. I took this phone off the charger just before 8:30 this morning, and as you guys can see, it's 8:30 now. So basically about a 12-hour swing, I've only lost 30% or 36% as of now. And that's fresh off of downloading all my apps, opening most of my apps, making sure all my login credentials are good, making sure that the phone is set up well and dandy in terms of the settings, making sure all my apps are updated as well after making sure I'm logged in. And one of the things I like right there is how fast the fingerprint sensor is. All of this has been taking place, including 2 updates, one that we'll talk about shortly after this video, which is the July update that has launched and landed on the Galaxy S25 series. And we'll probably talk about the Google Play System update in that video as well. One of the first times in a while that I've actually seen both if I actually show you guys here on camera, this is like one of the first times the phones have been running concurrently or concurrent updates, meaning in the same month, everything is actually up to its most updated point. So definitely shout out to Samsung for being expeditious, if you will, with their software updates, with their Galaxy devices. And you're going to definitely notice that with the latest flagships because they take priority when it comes to software support. All that to say, the Snapdragon Elite chip is elite. You know what I'm saying? This chip is different, okay? Not only is it, you can feel how sophisticated this chip is, where any task that you throw at it, it's knocking out the park, no problems. And one of the other things that I like about it is the now brief, which is interesting. That's something you kind of have to click on because otherwise it's really only for the morning unless it's something I think like major happens. It'll pop down there in the now bar section. But the now brief, haven't really used it like that. Otherwise, and that's because I don't have a widget on my front display here on my home screen. That's because I want to show off this super nice Iron Man wallpaper that I found on Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it. If you follow me there, I often tweet and or retweet wallpapers. This one I actually don't know if I did or not, so if I can find it, I'll try to do it. But I don't have Now Brief on here right now. I don't even have a calendar widget just because it's the specific wallpaper I'm using. But Now Brief is pretty smooth. If I click in the weather app, as you see here, I'm out here in the lonely place of Princeton, Minnesota. Temperature pretty well and dandy for me. They consider it hot, but considering I'm just now getting out of Georgia, this weather feels pretty good to me. I didn't really sweat at all today, despite being out in 80-degree weather, which is nice. But you see how fast and smooth everything is, the zipping around. Look at that, the smooth transition when it comes to the Samsung wallet. If I want to expand a folder, super smooth as well. Super smooth. It's my first time actually activating Google Discover right then and there. It acted as though I was just in that pane. If you also look here, well and dandy. And the other thing that I also appreciated was the fact that I didn't tell you guys that, I don't think, when I was using the Galaxy A53. The reason why I have like 15 to 20 gigs of storage left per device, so if we even check here, it's probably something similar, is the amount of music that I download from Apple Music. So here I have 12 gigs available, so I'm probably gonna have to do some tweaking there, and that's because I download high-res lossless audio files, which take up gigs of space. You could probably argue 30 to 40 gigs alone is just from my music. So that's something I'm gonna have to tweak and play with there. Potentially Google Photos as well. We'll see. But despite all that taking place, haven't noticed not one hiccup even during the setup phase, transferring the data to the phone, and then the phone allocating all the files and apps and resetting the phone how I had my A53 set up. Didn't notice any hiccups with the Galaxy S25 using the Edge panel. My favorite aspect of Samsung phones really is having an extra place to store apps so I don't have to have them on my home screen. Everything in here nice and smooth and fast, using Instagram nice and smooth and fast. One of the things I actually noticed about Instagram was, like, if I use it on the A53 and I try to swipe away, it would like accidentally always swipe over to stories or swipe over to the DM section. I don't know why. On here, boom, just like that, gone. So I don't have to worry about Instagram acting finicky when I'm inside the app. Very, very, very nice to see there. One of the things that I also appreciate is the fact that I haven't even really thought about the phone like that. And that's a good thing. Like, I was able to retweak my sound, so my sound is on when it needs to be. It goes to vibrate when it doesn't. And I take advantage of modes and routines a lot, so that way I have a lot of my activities kind of automated in the background, so that way I don't have to worry about my phone. But that just shows you how well Samsung has really evolved their software for us to use and use to our advantage. And so that's one of the things that I definitely appreciate about the phones. And with this size being smaller than the Galaxy A53, so let me go ahead and grab that for you real quick. This phone is definitely bigger, right? So this phone sitting around 6.5, this phone is sitting around 6.3. The weight is kind of interesting because the A53 does weigh a little bit more than the S25 now that I was holding them side by side. So that's also an aspect as to why I wasn't really thinking about it, because in my pocket didn't fall out, and it's less of a blueprint or blueprint, less of a print in the pocket. Like, it's more portable, and that's what I like about having smaller size compact phones. And the Galaxy S25 is S25, you know what I'm saying? So what I've been happy with the Plus model, probably because I'm used to having a bigger size phone. What I've been cool with the Ultra model, of course, because I like Samsung's design language this year with the S25 Ultra. But I am mighty, immaculately satisfied with the Galaxy S25 because of all that I've been able to notice it just in the first 24 hours. And I can't wait to give you more thoughts as I break down this phone more and more when it comes to features, when it comes to how I have my phone set up, how I automate it, how I use Good Lock, how I use Good Guardians, how I use Samsung's native apps to help even achieve more with this phone, and my apps that I use along the way as well to really enhance my daily experience with a smartphone. And I can do that hands down easily with the Samsung Galaxy S25. And the one thing we haven't even talked about yet is those cameras, but I'm gonna try to do a camera video separately because my circumstances are a little bit more photogenic, surprisingly. So I will try to feature a little bit more of that, videos within that video as well, kind of just showing off the cameras that Samsung has upgraded more or less with the Galaxy S25. So definitely stay tuned for that. But again, let me know down in the comment section below, what phone are you guys using? Have you guys upgraded this year to any kind of phone, even if it was an older phone that you upgraded to? Let me know down in the comment section below. But again, as always, you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, it's all free. That way you never miss my video. So you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking, and don't forget to hit that super thanks button down there by the like and dislike button. You guys have been doing that a whole lot more often, and I'm definitely thankful. So I appreciate you guys a lot. So definitely don't forget to hit that super thanks button down there by the like and dislike button. Cash App and PayPal also in the description box below. So that way we can continue to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. It's Micah signing out, and until the next video, wait for